live. It is Tuesday. It is AtlanticScrum. Jean-Pierre is here and myself. It's ironic, Jean-Pierre, this morning we had 6 people in the stand-up, and you can see the whole Agile thing going on, and then here we are again, and it's just you and me. Yeah, I was just doing a quick report onto my setup. We're struggling with the autograder for the MOOC. I'm going to spend some time on that this evening. A good stand-up this morning. Looking forward to more local support pull requests. Just arranging the client meeting for Thursday. Yeah, how are things with you?
Well, I work out, as you have seen, how to run local support from Cloud9.
Indeed.
So I could try to join some using Cloud9. I could, because I don't really want to use my laptop for work because it's too slow, it's too painful.
Indeed, indeed.
So I wonder what is the next step if I want to join some more activity?
Yeah, well, I mean, basically, keep coming to as many of these hangouts as you can. But the other thing to do is to reach out in the local support chat room, which you've got over here. And so you can see, for example, we've got several new people joined the project. Many of them students from Makers Academy, and so we've got Jong Min here, who's just recently graduated from Makers Academy, and he, ran into an issue and was receiving support here from Marion Mosley, who's one of our veteran developers on the East Coast. Zivko's been very active this week. He's been suggesting all sorts of things. So I mean, you're already in this channel. You can chat and interact with developers there, but sort of really to sort of throw yourself into it. I mean, as well as looking for little individual things that you want to work on, is to get involved in the discussion. So we've got a series of pull requests that are kind of in progress, and you can look through the pull requests and kind of look at the code and ask questions about the code, and that's kind of you can see here I've given Alexander various comments on that. I mean, whether you want to start commenting or you just want to read what's going on, but really what it's all about is that there's a distributed team of people who are coordinated by me through this pivotal tracker. I can give you access to. Have we given you access to this pivotal tracker already? I don't know if we have. Let's make sure that you've got. Yeah, if we got that's you there. We'll just get you in there. Add you in here. There we go. Yeah. Sort of infer your full name from the.
It's quite easy.
Indeed, from your email address. Excellent. Yes, we like that. That's very dry. And want to give me the DJPV? There we go.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah. So the invitation for there. So in principle, you can get in here and you can also start commenting on these stories, and you can be starting and stopping them and so on. I mean, I would say in the first instance, don't worry about trying to take on too much in here or start and stop things or do this, that, and the other. I mean, one of the things that I'm working on right now is sort of talking about kind of a high-level design for how we should be trying to refactor the code, so that we, are using services properly. I'm proposing this approach using repositories. I mean, maybe I'll try and run up a pull request on that. But I mean, the thing is you can work through these things individually. I mean, from an Agile board point of view, is really, we've got some things like hanging around in current, and you can be asking, hey, what's going on with this? Like, is this interesting? Can I help here? Or, what I'm saying? Like, it's, you can get involved as much and as little you want by kind of reaching out to people who seem to be in charge of stories and saying, can I get involved in this? Is this, or also by saying, oh, like, here's an interesting story that I would like to work on. And then just, posting in the channel here and saying, hey guys, I'm thinking of working on this. Like Zivko at the moment, he's working through and he's found various places where he thinks the UI could be improved. And so he's just, where is he done? Yeah, so he's added this chore here. You can see he's just created this one here for improving the UI. And yeah, he's going to actually have to add he hasn't added much in there. He's not going to be at the client meeting tomorrow, but so he was showing me, he's got sort of screenshots of the ways in which he's proposing changing the UI. There are minor changes, but so he's got that in there. But yeah, so does that make some sense?
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Can I
explore.
Yeah, so I mean, what I would do is, work your way through the board and through the pull requests. I mean, probably starting with the pull requests is an easy. Like, this is stuff that people are working on currently. I mean, this last one here is an old refactoring of mine, which I just closed because it's been a year now. But I kind of want to come back to that. But so getting involved in the discussion of the project, that's the way to go, and you'll make connections with people, and then eventually get set up in pairing sessions.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Is there any other questions or I can answer, or any other help I can give?
No. Do you see any problem with, well, I don't know if you have read the stuff, but in order to install on Cloud9, we need to change the version of Ruby.
Okay, to which version are you? Yeah, okay. Which version did you upgrade to?
Well, I took the default version on Cloud9, which is like 2.2.1. And
Yeah.
I ran all the test, and I just got one cucumber test that did not pass.
Oh, okay.
But on the other hand, if you make some code that would use some feature of some new feature of Ruby, then you can be in trouble when you push it to other people that use the 2.0.0 version.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's probably time for us to upgrade. I was just thinking about using some features from 2.2.3. So one, I mean, a project to work on might just be to like move us to 2.2.3.
But there doesn't seem a big deal between those Ruby version change, because currently it doesn't seem to affect anything. And
no, well, like you say, if there's one particular failing test. I mean, I know also that there's some slight changes from 2.0 to 2.2. There's a new way of specifying the arguments for a method call that I was actually just using in a code example, and I realized, oh, this probably won't work in LocalSupport. But yeah, getting us up to the latest Ruby version, which I use and seems very stable, and I use regularly 2.2.3 in my normal work. So yeah, we should push for that. So I mean, you could submit a pull request to the project itself, upgrading it to a new version of Ruby, and we could all start commenting on that and trying that out, and that would be a very valuable thing to do at the moment, I think.
There are also deprecation warnings. Do you care about those? Or?
Well, I mean, I think that there's another ongoing tickets we have about we should ideally be clearing up all of the issues, from. I mean, I think we've got into a bit of a nasty state in terms of there being quite a lot of clutter in the tests run, and ideally they should be as clean as possible. So I think that's addressing those would be a very valuable contribution to the project.
Okay, you can look into that more closely.
Yeah, cool. All right, well, I better pop off now. Good to see you, Jean-Pierre, and hope to talk to you again very soon.
Okay.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.